We want to build a relationship with the person that's visiting those social media places or our website. They might just be frittering around on social media. They see an ad of yours and they just want to go to your Instagram. They want to see something at the right time, at the right place, and relevant to what the experience they expect on an Instagram or social media website, okay? But less is really more when it comes to website. Twitter's basically your playground, and this is how much you should post, okay? Hey guys, Rob here, back with another video and question and answer video today. So as you know, at Use Growth, we are the experts in the UK at providing lead generation for home improvement companies. Today we have a question from Gavin. Gavin, thank you very much for your question. And you want to know how often should you update your social content and your content online? So there's a few ways to answer that question. So I'm going to jump in right now and do that. Let's go. So guys, where are we going to start? Well, we're actually going to start with just giving you the stats of what you're here for, okay? So let's jump in and give you the exact stats on how often you should be updating your social media profiles as well as your website. Let's go. So your website, Facebook, IG, YouTube, and then X or Twitter. Okay guys, so your website, you only really need to update it every 6 to 12 months, okay? Not much more than that. Super simple, guys. 6 to 12 months. People aren't expecting a new thing every single day on your website, and they're not checking it out that much either. So 6 to 12 months means you've got a nice clean seasonal website that works perfectly. Obviously seasons you can go by 3 or 4 months, but really every 6 to 12 months is going to be totally adequate. With your Facebook page, honestly, ideally you would do once per week. Once per week keeps a nice, fresh, active Facebook page where people can scroll through and they can see lots of engagement. Or lots of posts. However, really, if you really want to keep it simple, okay guys, you can go from once per week to once per month. And after kind of 6 months, after 12 months, that means that you've got a nice 6 to 12 posts that people can start scrolling through and they can get a feel for your business is nice and active. Okay guys? Now your Instagram, you've got Instagram stories and Instagram posts. Instagram posts, you can just go with that simple once per week. But if you've got people that are actually beginning to follow you, this is an opportunity to just keep top of mind, okay? Keep fresh in their mind. So when it comes to the posts, once per week. When it comes to IG story, honestly, every time you're on site, guys, just take a quick update and say, hey, when I'm on site, just take a little photo of the bathroom or the driveway or the garden you're working on. And then there's no reason why you can't. If your guys got a team that's on the site, say 3 or 4 days a week, then you could literally do 3 to 4 days per week. There's 3 to 4 days a week. You can keep that updated, guys, okay? That'll be really powerful to stay top of mind to anybody that's not yet reached out for a quote for you yet, but they do follow you on Instagram. That's going to be a really powerful little way to keep top of mind so they actually go choose you rather than a competitor. Now guys, YouTube, if you guys are doing YouTube, then you're in a very good place and you're probably already taking care of these top 3 very nicely. However, YouTube, if you're a big multinational company, then really you guys know that you probably want to be doing at least once per week. If you are a forward-thinking home improvement company and you are already doing a good job here, then start to just think about once every month, how could you provide a piece of content that is maybe 5 or 10 minutes in length, which is going to be super powerful to a homeowner who's at a stage where they're close to buying and they just really want more information about you, your company, client testimonials, or your product, okay? So if you can just start to get once a month here on YouTube, again, after 6 months, 12 months of business, you'll begin to have a really nice amount of content on your YouTube channel, which will be very powerful to the right prospects at the right time. Then you've got Twitter here, guys. Twitter's basically your playground, and this is how much you should post, okay? There's no answer as to how much you should post on Twitter, okay, guys? It's an absolute playground. If you're brand new home improvement company, don't worry about Twitter yet. If you're a national company and you want to start thinking what's going to convert best on YouTube or Instagram, then what you can do is you can post 1 million times a day. Nobody cares on Twitter as expected. You do not want to do that on Instagram. And especially Instagram, you don't want to be doing that because you'll be pissing people off. Website, you don't need to do that because nobody cares. Twitter is a playground. Do whatever you like there. Just be a bit careful because you are builders. Twitter's a playground. You can do whatever you want there. Now, if you want to know more details, I've just given you a very short snippet on what you really need to know. but watch the rest of this video, stick around, and then I'm going to be breaking these down even further for you. So the first question we should be asking ourselves is why are we even bothering to update our websites or post content on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, etc., etc. So the reason why is because we want to build a relationship with the person that's visiting those social media places or our website. We want to build the right relationship at the right time with where they are in their buying journey, okay? They might not be ready to buy and they just want to go to your website to build some more trust before they contact you. Or they might just be frittering around on social media. They see an ad of yours and they just want to go to your Instagram. They want to see something at the right time, at the right place, and relevant to what the experience they expect on an Instagram or social media website, okay? So that's why we're building with the right relationship at the right time and giving them the right content, and that's how we do that, okay? So that's that. That's why we're doing it. Now let's look at your website. Your website, you do not need to update too often. What you need there is simply to build trust and give the best version of yourself. And you don't need to update your website any more than once every 6 months or once every year. Okay, guys? Your website is just a simple place that should be nice and clean, clearly show off your product, the proposition, the offer, and if they want to find out if you have a physical office or a contact number, then you just want to have that clearly displayed. One little technical term you might want to know about websites is, so when somebody first lands on your website, this section is called above the fold. And what you want to have here, ideally, is you always want to have an image, okay? A nice little image, okay? You want to have an image. You want to have a headline which encapsulates what you do and what you're offering. You want to have a button for people to click and take action on. So you want to have a call to action. And then you might want to have a little bit of extra information here, but less is really more when it comes to your website. And also you want to make sure you have your logo up here, and then some about us, contact us buttons at the top there. Now this is all happening above the fold, and it goes for both mobile and desktop. And that's just a very, very quick introduction to how your website should look. Nice and clean, a powerful proposition on what you can offer, something for them to click action and take action on, a little bit more about you if you want, a beautiful photo of your product. There's no excuse in today's age not to have a beautiful photo. And then obviously your logos to build trust, and then contact us about us, who we are, what we do, etc. And now when I say above the fold, because obviously that happens when somebody first lands, and then above the fold is what happens when somebody starts scrolling on your social media. And Kira, if you can just throw some examples over above the fold and below the fold on any website, that'd be great. So when somebody starts scrolling, then you've got all your information down here. This is not going to get seen if you don't have a powerful above the fold, guys, okay? So that is your website, and then how to make it stand out when somebody goes there. And again, if somebody's going to your website, it means that they expect to have a website experience, and a good website experience is exactly what I just ran through there. Now there's a whole lot more I could go into, and I've got a degree in computer science. I'm not going to do that, guys. So that's just a very simple way to make sure you've got a powerful website, and you only need to update it really once a year. So let's jump onto social media. So guys, when it comes to social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram or X, or you've got YouTube, okay? When you've got others as well. If you guys use Snapchat, I'm not sure a lot of you guys will know what that is, but if you use Snapchat, then great. So what you want to think about here is what is it that the user is ready to experience here, okay? So Instagram, you typically want to obviously lead with some of your best photo and media you have. And think about it here, you're not trying to put the Mona Lisa of projects. If you have that, then great, do that. But what somebody would like to see really is, especially you guys, if you're watching this, you're probably in the home improvement industry, they want to see the very best of your product and how it's going to transform their lives. So pictures that work really well are often, say, if you're selling bathrooms, before and after photo is really powerful, because somebody can go from the current state they're in now to the desired state they would like to be in, which is a more beautiful bathroom. Or if you do external cleaning of walls, somebody can say they've got a dirty home at the moment, dirty external walls, and now they want cleaner external walls. That before and after photo would do a great job at encapsulating that. So what you want to start doing with your Instagram profile is you want to start documenting some of the amazing media you have, which can show a transformative element of your product. And again, you guys in home improvements, you do have that element and that quality about you, which is transformative in nature. So when somebody goes to your Instagram, ideally show them some content that's going to transform their lives in a way that when they walk up to their front door, they've got a beautiful new front door. When they drive on their driveway and park, they've got a new beautiful resin driveway. If you can clean the exterior of their home, you get the point. They have a now beautiful new home which outshines their neighbors. Think of it from their point of view. They want to see beautiful media, which is going to transform their lives, because that's what you guys at Home Improvements do. With Facebook's kind of like a halfway house between your website and your Instagram page. So there is media on here, but it's less media heavy than Instagram. So just keep a nice, clean, professional place. What does somebody expect when they go to Facebook? Well, they want to see that you've got reviews. They want to see that you post maybe once every month or once every 3 months maximum. They want to see that, as well as reviews and posting, they want to see that you've actually put some time and effort into building a nice logo on their little profile, because that's one of the first things that gets seen, the circular image on your Facebook page. They want to see a nice logo there. In the banner, just get a very simple banner design that looks professional. So go to some of your favorite companies, have a look at what they do, and just copy what they do. And there's lots of free softwares you can go to, like Canva, sign up for a free account, or just ask one of your daughters or somebody young, to do it, and then just build you a very nice Facebook banner, okay guys? Because when somebody goes to your Facebook page, it's kind of like a website in today's day and age. They expect to have a professional experience there, and it's only going to help you close those leads and get those eyeballs turning into clicks and maybe a message to your Facebook Messenger, and then you can then turn those clicks and those eyeballs into leads, okay guys? So Facebook, halfway house between your website and an Instagram page. Now, if you guys are running Twitter, using Twitter, I'm not sure that many of you will be, but Twitter, there's no penalty for posting as much as you like. You can post all day, every day, people do not care. If you start posting too much on Instagram, people are gonna start unfollowing you because you're gonna start pissing them off. So really maximum one day here. With Twitter, you can post as much as you want. So if you're a big company, that we deal with a lot of big companies here at Use Growth, what you might want to do, and what some companies do very successfully on X, is in order to work out what to post here on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram specifically, and YouTube as well, is they will start testing out which images get the most attention on Twitter. So if this is you work for a big company, you are a big home improvement company in the UK, what you can start doing, you can post as much as you want on Twitter, see which ones get the most traction and get the most eyeballs, likes and engagement, and then you can then turn that into an Instagram post, or you can even turn that into a YouTube video. Now your YouTube side, guys, if you're doing YouTube, you're probably in a very good place already with your Facebook and Instagram, you've got a nice website. YouTube, if you're in the home improvement industry, think about going long form here, guys. And what I mean by that is videos that are kind of really 5 to 10 minutes plus, because what you can start doing, you can start referring to these assets that when a homeowner comes to you guys for a quote and then they're on the fence, you can then send them links to your YouTube channel. I say, well, take a look at our YouTube channel. You can see that we've done Mrs. Smith's driveway, we've installed a garden room, and here's us on site doing that, doing an amazing job and walking you through how this is going to transform your transform your home, sorry. So think about YouTube going a little bit longer form. And here with these videos, just you don't have to try and create the most beautiful video ever. If you can just create a simple video which is informative in nature about the products and the service and the company that you are, it will be right for the right person at the right time. And just think about here as you're documenting the best parts of your business, and then you're just posting it for somebody that when they're, let's say, close to making a sale and they're not quite there, they're sitting on the fence, they've already probably seen your Instagram, they've already probably seen your Facebook. But if you can then send them a YouTube video, which is a good breakdown of your product, of your service, of you installing it, of client testimonials, those are really gonna be worth their weight in gold. So guys, that's a very simple, quick overview on what you should do, how frequent you should be posting these platforms, and how much you should be updating them, and also why you should be updating them. The one thing you need to take away here, guys, is that each of these pages and platforms, maybe Twitter not so much, it's an opportunity to build a relationship with that prospect at that time and at that point of the journey that there are. Every customer and consumer once was a person that didn't know about your business and they weren't sure if they even wanted your product. But before they ever sold, in today's day and age, they will be engaging with your website or one of these platforms here. And if you get these right at the right time, it will really help them become a cold prospect to a warm prospect, or a warm prospect to a hot prospect. And then those hot prospects are much easier to close. So guys, thanks very much, Gavin, for the question. Any other questions, just comment below in the YouTube comments, and then we'll respond and get those questions answered. Apart from that, thank you very much, Gavin, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out some of our other videos right here. And don't forget to subscribe down below so you never miss out on our new content. We've got lots more coming your way. See you soon.